Hi everyone, welcome to Through Mummy's Eyes. I'm Sarah Jane. Today is another segment in my Kon Mari journey and experience, and today is just going to be a very informal catch up and letting you guys know how I'm doing. I've got my cup of coffee and I've got about 10 minutes free to myself, so I thought I'd just plonk myself down at the breakfast bar and just chat to you guys and let you know how I'm doing, really, because it's really, I feel, helpful and informative to show, the whole journey as much as you can, because KonMari, I believe, is not something to be taken lightly. At the beginning, I thought, I've got this, absolutely. Generally, I am a very organized and tidy person. I don't like clutter and I don't like mess. So I thought the whole process wouldn't be that challenging for me, to be honest. But boy, was I wrong. So it's been a great challenge. It's been a great process. It's been a very positive experience so far. But there have been moments that it's been a bit of a struggle for me. Now, something that's very different from my KonMari journey to maybe some of your KonMari journeys that you're doing is that I'm recording mine. So actually, a friend of mine who's on YouTube illustrated this, that sometimes you feel really motivated to get a task done, but then you realize, I've got to film this. So I've got to get myself together and I've got to just, make myself look presentable. Now, truthfully, I'm not really worried about that because my channel I've always said that it's all about real and raw parenting. And of course, I like to put on a bit of mascara and look presentable. For me, the challenge I found with recording my videos throughout the KonMari process is that the whole actual tidying and decluttering and purging is quite exhausting. So you add on a video to that, as well as editing the video and getting it all put together, and it's double if not triple the amount of work. So it's a bit exhausting. It's rewarding because you can definitely look back and see what you have recorded and how that can help you for the next step. It also helps, other people, helps viewers, people that are interested in this whole procedure, but it is time consuming. So I would have to say that is one of the struggles I am dealing with, is finding an appropriate time to get the job done, as well as, just really finding an appropriate time. I have 2 young children, one of which is home with me for 75% of the week. And you know what? My kids and my husband are not really partaking in the whole experience. They're not opposed to it, but they're not partaking in it. So, it's a one-woman job over here. So it does require a lot of time and a lot of patience. And I'm not the most patient person, I will be honest with you. But the end result is amazing. I'll just touch on my most recent KonMari journey that I did was books, and that was a challenge for me. This is going to require some coffee. So books was hard. It was a whole matter of, as I touched on this, we didn't have a lot of books, but it was how I grouped them together, the ones that I didn't need, and just really how I displayed them, what brought me joy from looking at them. And it took a long time to figure that out. But the end result was fantastic, because not only now am I excited to read some of these books that have just been stuck on a shelf, but I'm actually, when I open that door and I go into that room, it brings me joy, and it's just a nice overall feeling to enjoy the things that you own, that you purchased. I am now currently working on my children's books. Now, this is actually a bit of a different step because my kids don't have a lot of books. And they're also in transition right now. So Harry, my eldest son, is 6. He'll be 7 later this year. But we realize a lot of his books he has are ready now. Jack is ready for them. Jack is in preschool. He's 3. He'll be turning 4 this summer and going into big kids school. So we want Jack's books to be a little bit more grown up, which means Harry is going to be left with not many books at all. So we're actually going to enjoy this process. I'm starting to do it, and I'm getting Harry to join in with me, which is time consuming, but he's excited to do it. And at the end, like, the end result is going to be that he gets to go and he gets to purchase some books, some new ones. So, you know, there's a silver lining at the end of every task, every job. So that's on the books front. In regards to the clothes, which I filmed, I will link that video. I couldn't be happier about my clothes situation. I have very little clothes at the moment, but I am happy, and I'm able to find an outfit that I like every day. And it's really affected James, my partner, because I've noticed he's just the other day he bagged up 3 bags of clothes to go to the charity shop, and we got them out the door right away, and he's just starting to feel good about it. So I'm hoping that will continue. I'm not pushing him in the direction, but he has seen, I think he likes how my closets and how my storage looks at the moment. I am currently working on the boys' clothing at the moment. And again, it's the same thing as the books. It's taking me a little bit longer than the people in my group because I am transitioning the clothes over. So I'm seeing, and I also had a lot of clothes in between. So I had hand-me-downs from Harry waiting for Jack that I was looking at the other day, and I thought, you know, I'm just saving these clothes because I feel like I should save them, like Jack should wear them. But at the end of the day, he's got enough clothes, and I don't want to just hang on to them. They might bring joy to someone else, to my nephew, or I might try selling them, or I might give them away. So I have to go through that. So I'm hoping to get the clothes finished, I think today. Fingers crossed, Jack takes a nap. So I will be documenting that and showing you guys that too. So on a whole, I have felt very positive about this experience. I could not do this without several friends I've made through this. And yeah, just to have their support and like their guidance is just, I would not be able to do this process without it. Without them, sorry. So on a whole, I just want to say that you'll probably find with my KonMari videos, they're not as scheduled as I would like them to be. I was really hoping to get a video out once a week on them, but the whole task and at hand takes a long time, as does the editing and the video, as I'm explaining. So what I think, if you guys are interested, what I will be doing is more of a touching base throughout the projects as well, because I think it's important to let you know how I'm feeling. You know, not every task is an easy one. Well, actually, none of the tasks are an easy one. But sometimes I have my down days because I think, oh, I don't have the energy to do this. I can see the end result, I just can't get there. So I just think it's really helpful to share. For me, it's helpful. I like to see people sharing their thoughts and feelings throughout the whole process. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a lot more real and raw about the whole thing. So thank you guys. This was just a short little video just to let you know how I'm doing. I'm feeling positive. I'm ready to get my children's books and clothes completely done. And then my next task moving on, which I've kind of touched in a little bit only because we had to set up a bit of a system, is papers. It's going to be a challenge. We have an office upstairs, which we're very blessed to have, which I also use for filming some YouTube videos. We have a massive filing cabinet. We have no files in it, but we have about 4 or 5 like big size boxes filled with our life from the past 10 to 15 years. So it's going to be a difficult one. I think it's going to be one that James is going to have to help out a little bit in because, yeah, it's going to be challenging. So I will let you guys know how that goes. Anyway, I can hear my little one is up and he's probably ready to go and get out the door because it's a beautiful day. We want to enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching. As always, take care, and I hope to see you guys soon for another one of my KonMari videos. Thanks everyone. Bye now.